Good afternoon. My name is Mia, and I am starting this channel in hopes and knowledge of learning about law of attraction, law of assumption, um, learning how it applies to myself, learning how I can apply it to the things that I'm wanting, learning how to apply it just all together, and then also learning about myself in the same process. Now, let me say this: I've never done this before. I've done radio. I've done quite a few different things that has me behind the scene, not in front of the scene. So because of that, I'm going to ask for just a little bit of grace and a little bit of patience. And meaning is that, as you can see sometimes, as I'm talking, my eyes just seem to be a little bit more expressional than the rest of my face. Working on that. Uh, my daughter, I think, seems to believe, Mom, you just roll your eyes all the time. And that's not what I'm doing intentionally, but it does happen. So I am working on that. Just give me a little bit with that. So I decided that I wanted to have some type of accountability regarding myself in doing this, because I'm going to say about 7, 8 years now, maybe a little bit more. The company I was working for at the time always would do these conferences, right? And so, which is amazing. We'd have different speakers, different, venues, just working on all different aspects of you and how you can then help others. So this one particular class, she had a book. I can't think of her name. I've tried. I just haven't been able to. But the thought of her class is called Happy Proofing Your Life. Damn, right? Stopped you there. For me, of course, everyone, it hits a little differently, but for me, just for me, happy proofing my life, that statement, that book, it started me on me opening my eyes, seeing what was in front a little bit, seeing what I was doing, what I wasn't doing, what I was allowing to be done to me. Okay. And so it stuck with me, even all these years later. I don't know what I did with my book. I've been looking, going on, just looking at all places to find it. I just can't. But one of the things that stuck out to me, and just think, so as a woman, myself, living on my own, every night and every morning, what do? I make sure my windows are locked. I make sure my doors are locked. I make sure that I'm safe, whether I'm leaving the house to go to work or I'm in for the evening and to sleep. So basically, I'm safe-proofing where I stay. We do this every single day of our lives, even with our vehicles. But yet, why, I know for myself, wasn't I doing that on my happiness? Why was I not happy-proofing my happiness? Did I not feel that I was worthy, that I deserved happiness, that I deserved to be happy with myself, that I deserved to be happy with someone else, or that I deserved for someone to be happy with me? There's so many things that came along with that little statement that are still going on and on. But the fact that that statement is still with me in 2025 lets me know, damn, it's a good statement there. So what I'm going to be doing, and I'm making a couple of videos a day, not really long if not necessary, is just going over the things that I have read, looked at, videos. And trust me, I've read a lot. I have books, I have downloaded courses, I've watched hundreds of hours on YouTube. I have read Neville Garvert. I'm still reading all of his books. You name it, I'm reading it. But one thing that I don't do is I don't complete it. I say that I am. I started, but then I don't. This is where this is going to come in. And this is going to make me start and make me finish it. Because you know what? I'm worthy, not anyone else. So one of the first things that I want to talk about really briefly is the fact of there are some things going on in my life that I want to change the outcome. That I know that I have that ability within me, but sometimes doubt comes in. I've read books and videos, and even just today, I've read like 2 books early, and watched maybe I think 3 or 4 videos on this. And so, yes, I have that ability to change the outcome. You stay positive. don't allow negative or doubt to come in. And I have to be really honest, it does come in. And it kind of makes me take a little double step and just stop briefly, because then it scares me, because I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want to pull in the negative that's there. I want the positive, the outcome for me. So I get afraid. And then when I start doing that, I start thinking, well, damn, am I not worthy of that again? Those same questions keep popping up. And I know that I am. So I had to stop just a second and catch my breath just a little bit, because I was feeling that, emotions coming up. Fear. Oh, why am I doing this? One of the other main things that I want to work on and talk about, because there's a lot that I don't know. There's a lot that I would love to get answers from other people, suggestions, things that because we're all in this together, whether we want to believe it or not, is self-worth. But I don't think that it's permanent. I think that I'm able to change it. And that's one of the things that we want to do. So, you will see me talk about the different methods that there's out there to work on this. What works, what doesn't, questions that I have, because there's a lot that I don't know of how I'm doing this. Am I doing this correctly? What are some tips, some goals, things of that nature? We're going to just tackle it all and just see how it goes. But we're going to do it together. So there was a book that I read this morning, and there was a sentence. That sentence is what got me up off my little butt and started doing this video right now. The sentence is, the power of closing the door on doubt. Let me say that even louder. The power of closing the door on doubt. The power of closing the door on doubt. The power of closing the door on doubt. The power that I have, right? That's one sentence that just, man. So, the power of closing the door. Let's talk about it.